All right, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 8 on CR12. It says a candy store has 5/8 pound of peppermint candy to be put into bags for sale. Each bag must contain 1/3 pound of peppermint candy. Including the partially filled bags, how many bags can be filled? So if you want to take this 5/8 pound of peppermint candy and you want to place it into various bags for sale, and each bag needs to contain 1/3 pound, how many bags can be filled? That means you want to take 5/8 pound and you want to divide that up into 1/3 pound packages. And then that'll tell us how many bags we can fill. So what you do, you want to take your 5/8 and divide by your 1/3. So that means you take 5/8, change your division to multiplication, and you flip over that 1/3 and make it 3/1. Then you'd multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. Some teachers call it keep, change, flip. When we divide fractions, that means you keep your first fraction the same, you change your division to multiplication, and you flip over that second fraction. Then you multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 5 times 3 is 15. 8 times 1 is 8. Then to figure out how many bags you can fill, well, you have to figure out how many times does 8 go into 15. How many times will 8 go into 15? Well, 8 goes into 15 once. 1 times 8 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. So it's 1 7/8. If you have 15/8, you have 1 7/8. I'll see if I can show you that. So if you have 15/8, so I have to cut these circles into eighths. Cut them into fourths. Not beautiful. They should be equal. And I'll cut each of those fourths in half so I can get to eighths. Ah, so ugly. And then we want to color in 15/8. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15/8. So 15/8 is the same as 1 whole circle, and 7 out of 8 parts will be shaded on the second circle. So 1 7/8. So including the partially filled bags, how many bags can be filled? They can only fill, it says including the partially filled bags. So if they can fill 1 7/8 bags, they can fill about 2 bags. Right? They can fill about 2 bags. Doesn't seem like many bags, but if you have 5/8 pound, 1/3 is about, I could find a common denominator of 24. I was just trying to make sure it made sense to me. So if I had 5/8 and 1/3, I could find a common denominator of 24. I could multiply top and bottom of that by 3. Yep, and that's 15 out of 24. I could multiply top and bottom of this one by 8, and that gives me 8 out of 24. So I divide straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 15 divided by 8 is about 2. This was just me double checking that that my answer made sense. All right, about 2 bags can be filled. Hope that helps.